Imagine starting each day with a clear sense of purpose, unaffected by setbacks, and focused on what truly matters. It might sound almost superhuman, yet this was the daily reality for Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and a Stoic philosopher. His personal notes, preserved through the ages, offer relevant advice on harnessing self-discipline amidst life's chaos. Today, we're delving into Stoicism, exploring its principles not as abstract ideas, but as practical tools for living a disciplined, fulfilled life. Stoicism teaches us to turn adversity into advantage, turmoil into tranquility, and unpredictability into strength. Whether you're facing daily stresses, seeking inner peace, or aiming to boost productivity, Stoic philosophy provides profound insights in a world full of distractions and instant gratifications. It grounds us in virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation, emphasizing thriving over merely enduring. If you're ready to transform how you handle life's challenges, stay tuned as we explore the powerful teachings of Marcus Aurelius and their application in cultivating a disciplined life. First, self-discipline starts with finding your purpose. Marcus Aurelius believed that self-discipline begins with discovering what truly matters to you and aligning your actions with that deeper calling. For him, purpose wasn't just an ideal, but a practical compass guiding every decision, from the mundane to the monumental. He emphasized living in agreement with nature, which in Stoic terms means understanding your role in the larger scheme of things and acting in harmony with your virtues. This sense of purpose pushes you out of bed each morning, ready to face challenges, and keeps you steadfast when temptations arise. It's not about grand achievements or external accolades, but about fulfilling the duties life has laid out for you with commitment and integrity. In today's world, finding your purpose can feel overwhelming due to the myriad of choices and distractions. Here, Stoic wisdom is essential. Stoicism teaches us to peel back layers of superficial desires and fleeting emotions to reveal what is essential for our well-being and growth. It encourages us to ask ourselves, what is truly worth my time and energy, and how can my actions today contribute to the greater good and my personal development? Reflect on what you are naturally drawn to, where you find deep satisfaction, or what challenges motivate you. These clues help identify your purpose. Once identified, the Stoic practice of daily reflection becomes invaluable. Align your actions with your purpose by saying no to what doesn't serve you and yes to what does, thereby cultivating the self-discipline necessary for a meaningful life. Each morning, ask yourself, what am I meant to do today? And each evening, have I lived true to my purpose? Over time, this practice will build self-discipline and transform your life into one filled with purpose. Next, count on yourself. In today's interconnected world, opinions and advice are constantly at our fingertips, making it challenging to listen to our inner voice. However, Stoicism teaches us to filter out the noise and trust our reasoned judgments. Marcus Aurelius believed that this internal guidance, rooted in reason and virtue, is the most reliable counsel. By relying on ourselves, we develop autonomy in decision-making, enabling us to make choices aligned with our values rather than being swayed by external pressures or temporary emotions. This autonomy is crucial for maintaining personal integrity and living a life true to oneself. Start by making small commitments and keeping them, setting personal goals and working towards them independently, and reflecting on your decisions and their alignment with your core values. Over time, these practices strengthen your self-discipline, making you more resilient and grounded in the face of life's challenges. Show up every day. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the power of persistence, of showing up every single day with dedication. This practice isn't about monumental efforts unleashed sporadically, but about quiet, steady dedication to daily tasks, which collectively forge a disciplined life. For Aurelius, showing up was synonymous with living in accordance with nature, actively participating in life and contributing to the world through our actions, no matter how small or routine they might seem. In today's world, where distractions are many and motivations can be fleeting, showing up every day is even more significant. It's easy to feel inspired one day and off track the next. Stoicism teaches us the value of consistency. It's not the intensity, but the regularity of our actions that cultivates true discipline. This doesn't mean every day needs to be a masterpiece of productivity, but rather about not letting a day slip by unnoticed or unutilized. Progress in any area requires the simple, often overlooked commitment to show up every day. Start small. Decide what showing up means for you. It could be writing a paragraph of that book, doing a 5-minute workout, or spending 10 uninterrupted minutes with a loved one. The act of showing up itself transforms us. Each day you meet your commitment, you reinforce your willpower and build the resilience that defines Stoic philosophy. By adopting this daily practice, you embody the Stoic belief in personal responsibility and continuous self-improvement. Practice voluntary hardship. This Stoic practice, strongly advocated by Marcus Aurelius, is about more than making life intentionally difficult. It's about preparing for life's unpredictabilities, strengthening resilience, and deepening appreciation for what you have. Aurelius believed that experiencing discomfort voluntarily helps fortify the mind against times when life might force discomfort upon us. This could mean foregoing luxuries, enduring physical challenges, or practicing self-denial in small, everyday decisions. If you're accustomed to hardship, sudden adversities won't throw you off balance. You're training your resilience muscles, ensuring you can face life's challenges calmly and composedly. Embrace discomfort in a world striving for comfort, because growth often happens at the edges of comfort zones. By voluntarily stepping into less comfortable spaces, we not only test our mental and emotional boundaries but also expand them. This practice isn't about punishing oneself but about shifting perspective, seeing comfort as a luxury we can do without if we choose. Practicing voluntary hardship cultivates gratitude. It's easy to take everyday comforts for granted, but when you occasionally live without them, you realize their true value. Practice the dichotomy of control. This principle distinguishes between what is and isn't within our control, urging us to focus our energy solely on what we can control: our actions, reactions, and judgments. Marcus Aurelius emphasized this in his Meditations, noting that becoming upset by things outside our control is futile and counterproductive to our well-being. Practicing this principle starts with realizing that while we can influence external events, we cannot control them entirely. This Stoic truth is liberating. By focusing on our actions and letting go of our attachment to outcomes, we maintain tranquility and effectiveness regardless of circumstances. Implementing this in daily life means asking yourself, is this within my control, before reacting? If it's not, let it go and move on. This practice requires mindfulness and the occasional reminder of what lies within our sphere of influence. Set goals and expect outcomes with the understanding that happiness and self-worth come from the pursuit and adherence to values, not the realization of outcomes determined by external factors. Never play the victim. This concept involves understanding personal responsibility and committing to self-mastery. Instead of seeing ourselves as passive recipients of life's hardships, Stoicism encourages us to seize control over our perceptions and reactions. It's about shifting focus from what happens to us to how we respond to what happens. Aurelius believed that every external event comes with a choice in how we let it define us. By refusing to play the victim, we reject the idea that our emotional well-being depends on external circumstances. This empowerment leads to greater personal growth and resilience. Practice delayed gratification. Marcus Aurelius championed this principle as a pathway to greater freedom and satisfaction. Delayed gratification involves postponing immediate desires for significant, enduring rewards. It's about making choices that offer lasting well-being and personal growth rather than instant satisfaction. In our modern culture of instant everything, mastering this skill is rare and valuable. For Stoics, mastering impulses and exercising restraint leads to a life of lasting tranquility and contentment. Start by developing simple habits like saving money, choosing healthy meals, or dedicating time to study instead of immediate leisure. Delayed gratification reinforces Stoic practice by prioritizing long-term benefits over short-term ease or pleasure. Research supports the Stoic view, linking delayed gratification to better outcomes in various life areas. Ignore naysayers. This principle involves cultivating mental resilience to remain steadfast in convictions despite doubt and skepticism. For Stoics, external opinions are beyond our control and should not determine personal validation. Marcus Aurelius emphasized focusing on actions and opinions within our control, finding true peace from within. Practically, this means recognizing valuable feedback while ignoring baseless criticism. Stoicism encourages us to build a robust personal philosophy to withstand external pressures. Find wise people to emulate. Marcus Aurelius believed in learning from the lives of those who have mastered the virtues we aspire to develop. Emulating wise individuals is about learning from their example to enhance our character and judgment. Choose role models who embody Stoic virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Observe how they navigate life, make decisions, and handle adversity. This practice bridges the gap between philosophical concepts and everyday actions, making Stoic ideals more accessible and compelling. Finally, honestly review your day. This practice involves reflecting on your thoughts, actions, and responses to align them with Stoic virtues. Marcus Aurelius used this technique for self-improvement. End each day with quiet reflection, asking questions like, how did I respond to challenges today? And, did I act according to my principles? This introspection builds self-awareness, guiding you toward a more deliberate and intentional life. It fosters peace and completion, addressing lingering thoughts or stresses directly rather than carrying them into the next day. By honestly reviewing your day, you engage in gentle yet rigorous self-accountability, recognizing strengths and areas for improvement. This Stoic habit builds resilience and wisdom, teaching you to be both student and teacher in your life's journey. Over time, this practice aligns your life more closely with the ideals you cherish. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the heart of Stoicism and the timeless wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. If you appreciate what we're doing here, please hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more unique insights.